going on, y'all? It's your boy, Bad7.
And I'm Maria Nixiel.
And we're here to do a review before this movie comes out for Sicario 2. We actually watched Sicario 1 just to see how it was. And,
Been to Juarez before?
We're going to El Paso, right? You're not American. What do you work for now?
Well, I go where I'm sent. You saw things you shouldn't have seen.
He works for the competition.
Providing a measure of order that we could control.
I'm gonna tell everyone what you did.
That would be a major mistake.
man!
It was different than I was expecting it to be. Sicario stands for hitman, apparently, in Spanish.
Right.
Just like Soldado or Soldado, whatever it is
Yeah.
soldier. So the one coming out is Hitman, Day of the Soldier. This one is Hitman in Spanish. But it follows a woman, an FBI agent who's new, or not new, but she's naive and she's full of justice. She wants to see the world work as it's supposed to work, and she's thrown into this drug cartel operation group who's trying to get deep and stop the drugs from coming to America.
Right.
Or fight the cartels. That's what it's called, the cartels.
Fight the cartel, yeah.
And they have to do things that are different than what she's used to.
Right. Because these guys kind of put everything under. They want to go off the books.
They need to do what they have to do to survive or makes headway and success against people who break the law or go against the law in general in the first place. You can't follow the law and fight people who go against the law in that manner. Yeah. Of course, they do things in secret off the books. They do help some people.
Yeah, right.
They are kind of good.
Yeah, they're kind of good, yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, they're very heartless, very merciless, and she's not used to this. Kate, or by who I'm talking about, Kate Macer, who's played by Emily Blunt. She's the focal point of this movie.
Yeah. And then, of course, she has a partner named, what's his
he's not important, apparently.
Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne, he's the way about him. Dang.
He's not important.
Reggie Wayne, if you know him, he played in Black Panther. Yes, he did. Daniel, yes, he played in Black Panther, which I was a shock. I was a shock to see him there. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting him to be there. But, I mean, here's the thing about this movie for me. The first half of the movie, it was kind of slow. I don't know for you. I don't know. I know for me it was slow.
Not really. They had to build up. They had to explain what was going on and where she came from. It all helped collaborate with each other.
Yeah. Yes, which I understand, but I kind of felt like, after watching the trailer for Sicario 2 and seeing what's his name? The guy.
Alejandro?
Yeah.
Alejandro, who's played by Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, and I was seeing him and being a badass and all that stuff. I thought the whole movie was going to be about him. He was a
badass in this movie.
He was a badass, but most of the half of the whole movie, you see Kate and Reggie kind of just, doing, you kind of see them helping out the cartel, even though they warned him. They really warned him. He was like, "You don't have to do this. You should." It was so funny, man. It was like, "Don't do it." No, we're gonna do it anyway.
That the movie was supposed to be portrayed from their point of view.
Right.
Everything we were following for the most part. We saw a few things that they weren't a part of.
Right.
To help add context to what was going on. It was a more darker themed things were going on without them there. They were breaking the law in and of themselves, trying to stop other lawbreakers. Right. And Kate wasn't there for some of those things, but for the most part, we followed her point of view. We followed her doing things, her outrage and when she discovered what they were doing, and her distrust and hatred of it all.
Yeah, which is they were just using Kate and Reggie anyway. Yeah. Which is obvious, but at the same time, it was just kind of throughout the movie, I kind of got kind of confused of okay, what's the focus of the movie? Which I mean, I know what the focus is more of to get the cartel and whatever.
To get the cartel, but Alejandro was in it for revenge. He's actually a member of another cartel who is an advisor to this CIA operation group who works off the books for the most part during the war against drugs. So. Right. But he's works with another cartel. He's actually an informant and he gives them information and helps them out. So he's works with them, but at the same time he's on his own agenda at the same.
Which is what I like about the other half of the movie. after you get through the first half, when you see the other half and you understand what's going
getting a little more
on.
serious into the
Yeah, because
story.
he was telling her, because, Kate was confused because he was wondering why he was doing all those things. Like, yo, why he, I saw him try to kill one of the cartels or whatever, and he finally tells him, Josh, John, well, he played in, what's the dude's name?
Who?
Sicario?
Matt Graver?
Yeah.
Who played who's played by Josh Brolin?
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, pretty much telling her, yo, he's actually out for revenge. We're gonna let him do whatever he wants, and I was just like, what? And then you find out that the cartel killed his family and mercilessly, and he was killing everybody that was part of it. Which I was a shock. I thought maybe since his family died, he would have some remorse for some of the cartels, but he didn't. He shot. There was a police officer who was corrupted. He killed him.
Oh, they're all corrupted. They're all bad.
There was I guess he was the second leader, not the leader, but he was like the second leader or second in command. Killed him off like it was not. Which I'm not surprised. Killed him off, and then he finally gets to the leader, and
his family.
And his family, whatever they're eating or whatever. He's just like, keep eating, don't worry, just do whatever. I was like, dang, like I'm thinking he was gonna just shoot. Just the leader, just her, and leave the kids and the wife. No, he didn't. He killed the leader. He killed both of the kids and the wife.
He did leave the maid alone. He didn't kill the maid.
He did leave the maid alone, but at the same time, I think that was crazy. And then not only that, he was about to kill Kate. He was going to kill Kate because he was like...
He warned her several times, though. He said, don't point the gun at me again or I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Then he's like, okay, you can't be telling people about us because this whole operation they did to be the leader of this cartel, throw the whole drug operation cartel into a disarray and start a war down there so they could rout people out to find more people. That's the whole thing. They're trying to stir the hornet's nest, kill certain leaders so people start infighting and you can discover more, disrupt the flow a little bit.
Yeah.
Their whole purpose is not to stop the cart war because it can't be stopped at this rate. They want to be a little more in control of it so they can control the flow, get money from it a little more.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing, but if it can't be stopped, you want to be in control of it at least.
Yes.
So you can have some say where it goes and how.
Which
kind of bad, but
which is crazy.
You can't stop it. Join
dang, which is kind of crazy though, because you're just like, dang.
But the whole point is.
There could be some corrupt FBI people then. So.
Yeah, well, because they had to operate like that and how they had to act like that, this whole operation has to be off the books, or the reports can't be what actually happened.
Right.
Kate was like, when she figured out fully what was going on, she's, I'm gonna tell everyone. You can't stop me. I'm gonna tell everyone. So I was like, well, the only way to stop her is to kill her at this rate.
Yeah, I was actually in shock. Did Reggie stop? Yeah, Reggie survived.
Yeah.
They never really showed what happened to Reggie and her. I wonder if they're going to be in the second one.
I doubt it. She signed the non-disclosure. She actually did sign the agreement saying the report said what the report said is all fine. Nothing illegal happened. On threat of her life, of course. He was going to have to shoot her or she was signing up.
Right.
She signed it. He got away, and it's all good. So I don't think they're going to be back in it. I highly doubt it.
It could be, but I was actually surprised.
Unless she comes back for revenge, like...
That'd be stupid. What revenge? I mean,
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I don't know, but I mean, overall, this movie was okay. It wasn't what I expected. I enjoyed the second half. The first half kind of dragged a little bit for me because I didn't know what was. I mean, I knew what they were trying to do, but I was just kind of like, okay, I thought it was just going to be about
them. Alejandro.
The whole time. So I was going to figure out his story throughout the movie. So I was a little bit confused of seeing Reggie and Kate like, yo, what the heck?
Well, you're basing that opinion based off the trailer for the second movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So we went into this movie expecting something similar to that movie. We got something totally different. I actually enjoyed it. The slow build of the story was a lot less action than I was expecting based on the second trailer.
Exactly. I think that's why I probably was kind of like. No, actually, no. There was action. There was action.
There was some, but not as much as I was expecting, though.
Not as much, but there was some pretty good action.
The story what kept me enthralled for quite a bit because I was like, "What's going to happen next?" They're going over here to get to this, get to that. It was all a big puzzle, and they're like following a winding path to get to the end result, which. I guess you have to do it. You have to find this person to get information about this pass over here, to get this information over here, to find this tunnel over here, to get down to here, and all the things end up leading up to some massive event. Yeah. And I really enjoyed watching the path leading up to all this. So that's what I felt about it anyway.
I mean, it was. I mean, what? Well, I know we barely do ratings, but what rating would you give this movie?
I could say about 7, maybe. An average. It was an enjoyable movie, but I don't know.
I'm in the same boat. It was 7 because the second half really got me paying attention to it. But that first half, it was hard to. kind of watch for me.
We're probably missing a lot of context. There's probably a lot of things with the drug relations, Mexico and USA thing, the behind the scenes, the savagery the humans have to survive. People have to survive down there, and I liked some of the events that showed like bombings going on at the end of the movie.
Yeah, they were playing soccer.
Yeah, mothers and kids are taking their kids to a soccer game. They're just playing soccer. You heard explosions and gunfire just a couple blocks down the road, and they just kept on playing soccer.
That's like normal to them.
Yeah, it's just a normal day, average life down there, which is insane because.
Well, not really. I mean,
do you hear gunfire and explosion all the time here?
We're not here, but there's places in the United States like that too. But it's like just people getting shot all the time, so it's not really a.
Yeah, but I'm not used to that. Though.
Yeah, I don't live anywhere like that.
So,
but it's just
it's insane to think about that people are okay with that just happening.
Well, I don't think they're okay with it. I just think they're just used to it. That's their.
Okay.
That's their. I wouldn't be okay with it.
We live next to a military base, so I guess hearing the bombings that are going off over there, I'm used to that too. It sounds like thunder. So, I know it's nothing. I don't know what's actually down there. Just testing stuff. Yeah. But anyway.
Well, I
hope they're not testing.
Sometimes I'll be scared when they doing that, dog. I'll be like, "Oops, bomb," and it's like,
or they send around. Overshot.
I'll be like,
it's coming out into town.
Oh God, gosh,
that'd be funny.
That'd be a big old lawsuit right there.
I don't think you can sue the government like that.
Shoot, they have to pay out somebody.
Why?
Shoot.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do against
the military?
Much
ruin my livelihood.
So?
I hate the government sometimes.
What are they gonna do? You're gonna mass an army against them? You're gonna mass an army against the army?
No.
I'm just saying.
I'll give it some superpowers or something.
Superpowers. Like a radioactive bomb. You got powers.
I'll give it some powers or something. I'll be like, yo, give me my money.
Punching a tank. Yeah, right. Well, not too much more to say about this movie. We're looking forward to Sicario, Day of the Soldado, coming out soon. It's actually coming out in a couple of days after this movie review comes out. So this is an impromptu movie review, trying to explore the source material for the second movie, so we understand a little more what we're getting into when we watch the second movie.
Which we always do with a lot of movies. Hopefully 2 is better. Hopefully.
It looks like some more action based on the trailer.
Yeah.
So. But
he was going in.
But I enjoy the story though as much. It kept me engaged.
Yeah, I like the story too. First half of the story was kind of blah, but the second half it got better for me.
Okay.
I mean, the first one was cool, but it was just kind of like, okay, where's what's going on, and who we're trying to pay attention to.
That's what I think. You need that to build up characters, stories, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but they were going to a lot of characters though. That's
like
what
I said. That was a small thing.
They went to the police. They went to the police officer, right? Then they went.
That
to
felt
Kate
kind of
and Reggie.
unneeded. You didn't really need to see too much about that police officer unless he's important to the second movie. Maybe that kid grows up to be something else. We don't know.
Maybe they were just showing, I don't know.
Maybe they're showing that even though they're doing stuff, they have their own livelihood, they have their own kids, and they're normal people as well. So we feel a little bad for them that he's killing all these people.
Maybe that's what it is then too. Then because it just didn't make any sense.
I just do what you gotta do to survive and support your family, even if it's illegal.
I kind of feel like they didn't need to do all that.
Well, it depends on what they're trying to do it for. Because I feel like a lot of stuff we might be missing.
I think that's probably why I was kind of like it kind of dragged for me. Cause I'm like, okay, something is unnecessary. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, but it's unnecessary, man. Like Kate and Reggie, they
are the main characters. You need to see them from their point of view.
They were the main characters, but I just felt like I just kind of felt like they didn't need to be so focused on them most of the time. I felt that way.
It's our point of view.
That way,
we were going into it as she discovered something, we discovered something. That was the point. We're trying to see it from their innocent eyes.
You know what? Maybe that. Yeah, you're right.
If we go in just knowing immediately what they were doing, it would have been not boring, but like.
Yeah, you're right.
Couldn't tell the story in it like that anymore.
That's true.
So
you're right though. Yeah, we kind of did learn a lot of things from there.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank y'all for joining us today. Thank you for joining David Rubino.
No problem, man. No problem, man. It's kind of I was in shock with this movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much.
Yeah, a little better than I thought it was.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, way better than I thought it was too. I can't wait for part 2.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this weekend. Go check out Rubino's page, linked in the description below. It is top 5s, movie reviews, Rubino's treasures, anime reviews, cartoon reviews, TV show reviews. Just reviews all the yin yang. It's awesome.
And if you're watching on my channel, man, check out my boy Real Nixel stuff, man. He does the exact same thing I do. Movie reviews,
trailer reactions,
vlogs, and stuff like that. Also, check out Fear Bot Gaming. We play games on there.
I know you wait for me.
Check out Fear Bot Gaming. We play games on there. We've been playing Star Wars. We finally got that back up.
Thank God.
I think we're gonna be playing some other stuff. We probably maybe some more Earthfall, maybe some more falling. What's that thing called?
What?
What's the thing called when you fall with the white? Remember, you're like a white thing. You fall in the clouds. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
We wear a hat with the white thing. You fall. You have to do puzzles and stuff.
Human fall flat.
Human fall flat. There you go. Human
White
fall
thing
flat.
that falls through the clouds. Like,
Because you do fall through the clouds a little bit. Don't you? If you fall off the edge, you fall through the clouds. Shh. You don't do that? You don't do that? I'm gonna find a video of that.
Sure.
Show that. But anyway, we play games like that, so definitely check that out. And
hope to see y'all next time.
next channel. And that's it.
Yeah. Hope to see y'all next time in the next review we do. Bye.
Peace out.